let's not waste any time here. Can I do this quick enough now? Reach out. 9 and 6. Oh, sweet. I don't get any air. Oh, okay, a little... No, I didn't get any air. Yeah, I'm gonna want my money back. Hey everybody, it's Moonbo here, and welcome back to more Endless Scrap Mechanic. In today's video, we are revisiting Scrap Mechanic City with a build that I started in a live stream a little while ago, so if you were there in the live stream, if you had a good time, if you do enjoy the live streams, then let me know down in the comments so I can get some feedback on that. But like I said, we are here with the movie theater. Now this is actually going to be part 1 of part 2. So part 1, we're going to go through what I have right now, and here's the interesting thing. In part 2, I'm going to come back, because in the stream I asked you guys to make some stuff for me. Now a couple people did, and I do have them, but I want to get some more to fill this up. So it's going to be kind of like a part 2 community build inside of this movie theater, which I will be explaining a little further in detail once we do get inside. So it's a really cool build. It's extremely large. I always go way too overboard with these city builds sometimes, and I get a little in over my head, so hopefully you guys are going to have some fun making some things for me as well. So let's get right into the movie theater. Alright, so here we are at the ground level of the movie theater. As you can see, there are a lot of flashing lights. It's a pretty flashy build, and I've been having a lot of fun with the lighting, actually. So you can see here we have the movie theater logo. It was requested in the stream that I use my logo incorporated into the movie thing. So here we go. You see I have my logo there, and across the top there it does say Moonvi Theater, by the way. So I thought that was kind of funny. And also, as you can see here, it does say, now playing Moonbo's crappy videos. Yeah, that's right, that's what's playing in this theater. And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of funny, because it actually took me like 5-10 minutes to make this, because the letters are extremely difficult to use, so I had about 10 minutes of me going, now playing Moonbo's crappy videos in my head as I wrote it. So I thought that was kind of funny, but nonetheless, it looks really neat on the top there. Now over here on the outside, you can see we have those stereotypical movie theater spotlights. Now, unfortunately, this is not like very visible in the like open air, but as you can see, it worked out pretty good that the lighting actually goes on top of the front display there on either side. And I was really happy about that, because I was afraid that you really weren't going to get it to experience these lights on the side there, but as you can see, it turned out really cool. And there is, of course, up there a flashing light kind of strip with a whole bunch of colors. So that is something that we're going to check out upstairs a little bit later on in the video. So let's walk up to the front entrance here. So as you can see, we have some nice red carpet at the movie theater. There is a little ticket window right here. Someone can serve you your ticket. Now, I only have one window for the tickets, because this is, right now, just a 4-theater movie theater. Alright, so here we are inside the movie theater. Now this is really cool. I was having a lot of fun building and designing this on the live stream and getting all sorts of feedback from you guys. So you can see here we have an awesome like candy bar concession stand right there with a big menu of Totebot heads, I guess, with a couple things that we'll check out in a second. And over here you can see we have some posters. Now this is moment number 1 of the community build that I'm going to do in part 2. So as you can see here, I have some blank posters. Now, I did end up making one right here. As you can see, I called it the Eclipse movie. How intriguing. But that is actually because we had an eclipse today. I didn't get to see much of it, unfortunately, because of where I am on this Earth. But I figured, why not pay homage to the eclipse by making it a fictitious movie poster? But of course, like I said, the community build, I want you guys to design posters for me. So as you can see, this is just something to maybe incite some creativity and make some type of poster. But you guys can design your own on a blank slate. These are sized by 7 by 10, so you can use that template. It can be a little bigger or a little smaller. It doesn't really matter. And I'm kind of excited to see if you guys want to come up with some poster ideas. I did get pretty involved with this one, actually. You can see I even added some trim on the edge here and stuff like that, so I thought it was pretty cool. Eclipse. Nifty stuff. Alright, so over here you can see we can get a closer look at the concession stand. So first we'll start just in the back area right here. You can see we have a couple high-tech monitors for tills, apparently, so this is the movie theater of the future. And back here you can see we have like a popcorn machine, so that's where you put the kernels up there and you got the heat blasting it, and then you have some very uniform popcorn. I don't think that's very realistic. And then, of course, over here we do have a pop machine. You gotta have one of those, so I kind of simulated the grating that would drain all the spilled pop and stuff like that, and a couple little tables. I don't really have cups or anything. I would have added those, but there are no cups. So here you can actually just turn all the lights off on the inside little area here and turn those back on. And this is the candy bar, so you can see we have some various, very ambiguous candy that we can't quite tell what it is. Let's say that's licorice, and that's a chocolate bar. This is sour candy, and that is cotton candy. Ah, there you go. Tubs of cotton candy. And we can actually just walk over to the other side here, and we have a repeat, just in a slightly different pattern. Alright, so that's pretty cool for the front entrance. There is one more thing that I do want to show you guys, and it is an empty room for the arcade. So that's right, guys. This is part 2 of the community build that I want to do for the next part in the movie theater. So as you can see right here, guys, I have a pretty nifty, pretty boring, empty room that has nothing in it, and I'm looking forward to seeing if you guys want to make some neat arcade machines that we can use inside of here. Now, it doesn't have to be like a typical arcade machine. I think I might try and make an air hockey table for the next part, unless one of you guys does that, actually. So there is the empty arcade. So we do have the posters as well as the arcade room with all of the arcade machines. It's going to be really cool. Let me know down in the comments if you do want to participate in the community build, and if you do, then make sure you go and check out the Discord. You can find the link in the description, guys, for the Discord, and you'll join that. There is a section in there, a channel that is specifically for viewer creation, so make sure you pop it there. Or, of course, you can email them to me at moonbosm@gmail.com. You can email me those as well, and make sure you put in the title of your Scrap Mechanic creations on the workshop. Put the title Moonbo Theater, so that way I can even search it up real quick. So let me know down in the comments if you want to do that. Alright, so moving on, in the Moon V Theater, we have our bathrooms. So here you can see we have a very open concept bathroom. I did not put doors on these. I have been avoiding doors because they just cause all sorts of lag. But you can see it's a really nice, clean looking bathroom, pretty simple as well. We have our sinks right there and a mirror. Now this is actually my favorite part of the bathrooms. I ended up making those air hand dryers. So you can see we have like the vent that sucks the air in, and under here you can even see there's an opening so that it blows the air out. You can, you know, stick your hands under there and get them all dried up. And if we go for a quick sprint and jump the line right there, you can see we have a repeat on this side. So this is just another bathroom here. So we actually do have 2 bathrooms with all sorts of stalls. So that is the front entrance. Now there is also a staircase upstairs, and then of course the theater floors. So here you go. This is pretty simple right now. I am going to add more because, like I said, if there's enough posters, guys, I will fill this entire hallway with posters. I don't even care. I'm excited to see. But this is where you would go in the movie theater to bring your ticket right here. You get your ticket, and they give you your stub back, and they'll direct you in the direction. I guess I didn't put any numbers up here. That's something else I'll have to do for the next episode of the movie theater. But we can walk this way through the dark and quiet halls, and there we go. We are now in the movie theater with a very... Oh, okay, I'm not going to look at that because it's blinking right now, because I do have a lot of lights in this build. But you can see, guys, this is the actual theater floor. I think it looks really neat. As you can see, though, that light is blinking right now. But I have a light up there just to kind of imagine a projector. But there's some stuff I'm going to work on for the next part. So this is obviously just a whole bunch of seats all lined up on some decks there, you can see. And there is actually 2 entrances that you can go in, so we can run out this way, and it just horseshoes around to this one. So we can quickly jaunt over to this side here, and there is another theater just like that one, filled with all sorts of chairs. I even put a few seats there for wheelchair accessibility because that was requested in the live stream. And of course, guys, make sure you tune in on Saturdays for the live streams because you get to put your say in what I'm making. Now, I'm very quickly just going to show you guys the end here. So obviously, this is just one more theater. You can see it is a massive build. There is a whole other one here, and I'm not going to bother running into the other one because It's literally the same thing as those 3, but there's one more right there. So if you have any ideas for maybe putting stuff into those theater rooms, let me know, because I could probably add a few more things for that. So the only thing really left to do now is run upstairs. Now this is where I'm going to be working on part 2 the most, I believe, because up here right now I don't actually have very much, so I don't really know exactly what I'm going to do. But before we talk about what I'm going to do in the next part, this right here is the wall of logic. Look at this, guys. I managed to come up with something here, at least for the logic, and it's pretty cool, actually. So this is basically just like a blinking sequencer. So basically this is connected to all of the bottom rows right here, and the whole logic sequence basically just trickles its way up like that, and then once it goes up to the top, it triggers this one right here, which sends the signal back down to this one, which resets the whole thing. So you can see that is what we saw on the outside there. The whole light show is what is going on back here. So pretty cool stuff. I am not very good at logic, but you know, sometimes I can get by and I can do something like this relatively simple to get the effect that I want. Alright, so now to talk a little bit about the future of this build. So beyond the community build, I am going to add some staff kind of stuff up here, so like a break room at least, maybe a few more things. So if you guys do have any more ideas for things to put inside the Moon V Theater, then let me know down in the comments. And another thing that I wanted to check out is actually here. Let's just rip a hole right here. So you can see there is a whole bunch of room back here as well. So this is where I'm going to actually put the camera mounts. Now, or not the camera, but the projectors, because right now you can see it's just a simple light on a bearing right there that is turned towards the screen. But I want to actually create the back rooms that you would actually see in a movie theater. So this way we would actually have a divider wall here, and there'd be some type of staircase thing and a reel-to-reel maybe. I don't think movie theaters use reels anymore, but just to make it look cool, I think I'm going to design some type of reeling projector. So this is just the end of this hall here, and obviously on this side I'm gonna do a repeat on that side for those projector rooms as well. So I think there is a lot to look forward to in the future of the Moon V Theater. This has been a lot of fun, guys. So of course, if you did enjoy this build, if you're enjoying Endless Scrap Mechanic, then let me know by hitting that like button. It certainly helps the channel out, and I do appreciate it ever so endlessly, just like my Scrap Mechanic. So thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. If you do want some more Scrap Mechanic, then make sure you subscribe and maybe turn on notifications, and you can get the latest and the greatest as it comes out on my channel. So thanks again, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. So bye for now.